Welcome to Just a Fan Podcast, Episode 7. I'm your host, Skullcap, and how you doing this weekend? Uh, Another weekend. I am so happy. Working all week is just so stressful half the time. Come on, everybody knows what I'm talking about, unless you're enjoying your job. Me, I'm not gonna discuss my job, maybe like another time. But today I'm gonna just discuss like what happened last weekend, because I think more happened last weekend than what I'm doing right now. All I'm gonna do today is oh, the game that I'm going to be playing later. Hopefully, if my friend wants to play, because he said he wants to play Destiny. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare on PlayStation 3. Oh, this game is awesome. I've been playing this for a while. Just got back playing it, and it's been a year because I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 online. My friend introduced me to that, and I've been obsessed playing it because you can do more things. I was ready to redo all of it, but I can do more things in there on the online version. So I'm been collecting cars. I got like 4 already, no. See, I got the newer one. I got 5 new cars. So I've been collecting a little bit. So it's been fun. So last weekend, I hung out with my cousin on Saturday. Usually we play our board game night. I can't do it this weekend, but we've been playing. He got a new game, a zombie board game. I I forgot the actual name because this is a guy that loves board games. I mean, he's obsessed with board games. Awesome fantasy. He's the Dungeons and Dragons master, gamer. That's the gamer of him. See, I'm the video game gamer. He is the board game Dungeons and Dragons dice rolls, whatever you call each himself. He likes stuff like that, like mysterious, just stuff. So mostly the game is like where the apocalypse happened, and there's this mad scientist in either it's in a house or a big mansion. You gotta break into the mansion so you can get this antidote so you can survive the zombie apocalypse. But I think the catch is the scientist has powers or he's crazy, and then his daughter has psychic or telekinesis ability, but she's strong. And then there's some other bosses in there like a crow and somebody else, but mostly you just gotta unlock. You gotta unlock keys like these little locks to get a code to get into the lab to get the vial or whatever the antidote is for the zombie virus before 5 moves end. So you got 5 moves just to beat the whole game. I think that's impossible because you gotta do so much, go all around. You might undo. You might have zombies in one room. You try to take care of them, but then more come around in the next turn. It's kind of complicated, but that's what's great what my cousin does because he can tweak it. He tweaks them to where we can actually play like a decent game. Like there's some games just like this where you play and then it goes so quick. But we want to play the fullness so we can do more than just do 5 moves. Okay, I'm done. Wow, great game. So he'll come up with something because he always does. So that was pretty fun. But then afterwards, he got me into this pinball game called Dragon's Fury on Sega Genesis. I cannot believe I missed that growing up. Or well, mostly no, but I didn't really see it because I always rent the games growing up. But this one was really good. It's mostly like I think you call it like an adventure game. Like you're the it's an actual pinball game, but there's 3 different layers. You're trying to go to the top and do all the points and stuff. But then there's these warp holes that you go to, the portals where you go to, and then you get to like defend yourself with bosses and stuff. And every time you beat an area, your ball glows like blue or yellow or red, and it levels up and it doubles the points, triples the points, and it's just all about points. But you actually get an activity, and there's little creatures of zombies and other knights in there, and it's really fun. I actually enjoy that. If you want to check that out, just go ahead and go on Let's Play Dragon's Fury Pinball on Sega Genesis and check it out and see what I'm talking about. I really got to pick up a copy. There's a used, I call it used game store, but retro gaming store. They got like so far I got 2 of them out here. They had 4, but the other one's closed. But yeah, I got that, so I'm gonna go ahead and go grab that game. That game is so much fun. We got addicted for like 2 hours straight. And then so that was Saturday. Sunday was my mom's birthday, and We went out a little bit. I got her a cool Darth Vader T-shirt. It's where where Darth Vader is controlling like one of those drones, but it's the Death Star drone, and it's really small, so it's pretty funny. He's just standing there, and this drone is like right there. So she liked that. And she also got like another shirt. Say I buy shirts from Shirt Punch and Ripped Apparel. That was Ripped Apparel. My grandma bought one from Shirt Punch, but then they have a deal going on where if you buy a shirt, you can get a random shirt for $4.99, and it was pretty cool. First, she wanted this Goonies shirt. That was the main shirt, and it was pretty cool. You got One Eye Willie's skull in the back, and then you got the little kids. Like artistic because it's fan art. And then after that, she got this X-wing. Like anybody saw Airplane, the movie, where the plane is twisted because it's a comedy? Well, that's how the X-wing is. The front of it is twisted. So that's a pretty cool movie. A pretty cool shirt. And also I went to go get a calendar, because the calendar, I call it the calendar store. I don't really know the actual name, but it's open. I want to get some cool calendars before like the end of the year. Got my Jurassic World calendar. I so enjoy that. I am so glad I went early. And I don't mind the cast from Jurassic World, but what I do mind, I really want to see the dinosaurs. All of them are dinosaurs from what you saw in the movie. Love it. That's all I want. It's not scenes from the movie, it's just all the dinosaurs from the movie, and I do enjoy that. So I'm so glad I got that. Something else happened last week. Dragon Con was last weekend. It looked like everybody had fun. No, I didn't get to go because there's some limited areas that I can get to go. But my cousin went, and she actually entered herself into a costume contest. She was the white witch from Narnia, if I'm saying this right, because I haven't seen the movie in a long time, so forgive me. Okay, don't forgive me, because I had no idea. It took me a while to figure out like who she was, because it was really drilling in my head, but I finally I had looked it up, and it's like, okay, it's the White Witch. She won I think it was fan pick. She won. I don't know how they did it, because there's certain ways they do it. I don't think it's first prize, but it was fan pick where everybody like recognized her, so the audience picked for her. I think that's it. If I'm wrong, hey, cuz go ahead and comment down below, let me know. And she got so her hold on, I wrote this down and trying to read my own handwriting. I'm not really that good. Thanks, high school. Thanks a lot. Okay, yeah, she got fan pick. She got 2 certificates: fan pick and best makeup for on a Friday. And then her prizes were a FBI badge, some socks. They're like some show socks. I couldn't really see the picture. And an autograph from the Gills. No, not Gills. I'm saying it. Guild. Can't believe I can't pronounce it, but it's a show from, I think it was from YouTube, but I keep seeing it on Netflix. But I thought that was pretty cool. She got an autograph from that. So hey, congratulations! I am so happy that she won, because all the time I keep hearing that she would go to them, but she would never compete. But this time she competed, and I hope she keeps competing. And I hope one day I get to congratulate her, but for right now, we're not at speaking terms right now. I have no why. I have assumed that it's all my fault, because that's just who I am, and that's just how it is for some odd reason. So that was cool. So that was last weekend. Everything was going well for everybody, and I'm a little lost what to say next. 2 things for I heard for this week before I get on to the main thing, if I can. Yeah, for the main thing. One, I've heard from the nerds that that news is coming around that they're talking about Godzilla from the 2014 and King Kong from. I think there's going to be a reboot, and it's called Skull Island. So they're rebooting King Kong, or it's from the Peter Jackson, am I right? The one that was 3 hours long. That King Kong, and they're rebooting it, or they're doing something. I heard it was Skull Island, not really confirmed yet, but it's coming out a year or so. But their thing about fighting. Oh, that's going to be so amazing. And they had the great points of how they would fight, because they were trying to figure that out. They had 2 other things, but I didn't really agree with them. But this other one was pretty cool. They were saying that See, Godzilla towers over these towers where King Kong from Peter Jackson movie, if I'm saying that right, he was like on top of one of those big towers, like a little, like he was little. They were saying that he was a baby, like a little baby or a teenager when that movie happened. Now, when Skull Island happens, maybe he'll grow into this huge adult, the size as Godzilla. I really, really hope. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I want this to happen. I saw it when they did it back in the day with King Kong versus Godzilla, and the outcome was great. I just want it to happen again. This one looks real. The other one, you don't know, it's always in the monkey suit, but this one is going to look real and amazing. I really want this to happen because I'm a fan and I want it to happen. I don't care what any of you say. Do not ban this idea. Keep it going. I'm excited. Like, really excited. I mean, having those two fight on screen, oh, it's going to be great. The next movie, I think they were going to have, like, they were talking about Mothra, King Ghidorah, and Rodan fighting soon. I hope, because those are like the main guys, but I don't know how they're really going to execute it, but whatever. I want it done. I want to see it done well. Let's make it happen. Please. And another thing for this week. Anybody heard about Pokemon Go? Did anybody see that trailer? If you have not seen that trailer, go on to YouTube, because Pokemon Go, what they were showing is you're going around town and you're actually catching Pokemon. I swear I thought of this idea in the 90s. No, 2001, that year, where it's like, oh, wear these stupid glasses and go out and catch Pokemon when it's different. It's basically the same thing, but this one's way better, where it's through your phone. I think they said it's for Android and iPhone, and I don't know how they're going to do it, but I really want that. If it's really good, just like the trailer, I really want that to happen, because, catching Pokemon is so great. I mean, I don't care. It's like a little collection that you have, and then you just fight each other with them. I think that's a great idea. It won't come out until next year, though, 2016. So let's just hope I just hope it's really good. So that is amazing. Now, for today's topic of what we're here for today, I like to go on Facebook, and I follow a bunch of people and a bunch of other people go more deeper into characters and other things. So I went on to Movie Plot on Facebook. Go ahead and like them, because all the stuff with Marvel and everything else, anything geeky, nerdy and stuff, that they have your back. So I just mostly read and try to talk about what's going on with with the subjects, because I like talking about stuff. So this is the subject of 5 characters physically stronger than the Hulk. And I'm thinking, I don't know, I didn't really believe that, because come on, Hulk is the strongest there is, like he always says. And I'm just in there thinking, like, who's stronger than the Hulk? I mean, come on. I mean, unless it's the Red Hulk or maybe She-Hulk, I'm not sure, but I don't know. I mean, I want to make sure, like, I just want to see, like, the list. And when I saw the list, it's like, yeah, I kind of see that. Now, it's not physically just Marvel, it's also DC too. So keep in mind, I don't know some of the characters, but I'll try to know. But I'm going to read what they have down here. So, number 1. Oh, and they also mentioned that this is not in particular order of strength. It's just in particular order of how they put it online. Number 1, Galactus. Now, I kind of see why they picked this guy, because, dude, he's huge, and he eats planets for a living. And was it cosmic powers, and then he created Silver Surfer. So yeah, I kind of see that happening, because dude, he's huge. But here, let's see what they wrote. Pardon me. Galactus is a giant and one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. Oh yeah, he's from Marvel, if anybody didn't know. Physically, Galactus wins by a mile, just based on his pure size, with the size, great strength. This image even shows this size, comparing the size of comparison. The size of Galactus. Sorry, I got interrupted because I have an iPhone and I have an iPod. For some reason, my iPhone is hooked up to my iPod. So say, for instance, my phone was either in my pocket or somewhere else, and I couldn't find it. Well, then if somebody calls me, the iPhone will ring, but then also so would the iPod. So it's like damn it. So it kind of messed me up. This person was calling. It's like, stop it. So I had to turn it off. And she's going to be very mad at me. Where was I? The image show. See, there's a big image of how big he is. He's holding the Hulk in his hands. The size of Galactus' hands and the size of the Hulk, meaning the force of Galactus can inflict, can be much higher than that of the Hulk. So cannot talk. So all in all, Galactus can definitely be on this list. Yeah. If you go on Skullcap Jessifan on my fan page on Facebook, you can go ahead and look it up, and it's right there. Or just go on MoviePlot.com and you'll see it right there. I can't talk. Number 2, we're going to DC. Darkseid. Okay, he says, okay, this should be not a surprise to you. If you don't know Darkseid, a DC character, and take down Superman multiple times, Darkseid is a god and is invulnerable to bullets and high-powered rockets. Standing a 9-foot tall, he is pretty huge. He has Superman's strength as well as, was it Pillar? Some other strength. So what else does Darkseid need? So basically, a god? I didn't know that. I knew he had a planet called Apocalypse. I thought that was kind of funny. Like, did they get that name from Marvel? But it doesn't really matter because they're all like one anyway. But yeah, I thought that was pretty clever. Wow, that kind of sucks. You figure the Hulk can handle this guy. I don't know. You actually have to put him up. Like, maybe we all can mention on Death Battle. Death Battle on YouTube is pretty cool. They put two characters that never met, but they put them together, and they actually talk about their strengths and the weaknesses and what they can do, and then they actually make a fight and see where they actually go, who would win. So maybe if we all mention, like, oh, Hulk versus Darkseid. I actually want to see Darkseid versus Apocalypse. Who wants to see that? I want to see that. I think that I should mention that. I don't think I saw it. I don't think they had that on there yet, unless it's impossible. But I don't know. Number 3, Doomsday. I was a little shocked at this. I'm going to make a list of strong heroes without including the guy that killed Superman first. This is what I'm reading this. Like Darkseid, he has superhuman strength. Doomsday stands as 8 to 10 foot, which is stronger than the Hulk. No, shorter than the Hulk. But nonetheless, physically, this guy is a beast. This guy is like a DC Hulk. Doomsday and Hulk are really similar and arguably the same. Doomsday pulls through because he is, arguably more reckless than the Hulk. I kind of disagree on that because, for one thing, this beast is a mindless beast, am I right? And, when you get the Hulk, like, super mad, like, if you ever get super mad and you don't really think, it's basically the Hulk right there. So, he's kind of reckless, too. Right now, he's friendly because, he's calm. He's trying to control it, to where, he's not at his full strength. But you get him his full Hulk anger strength, I believe he can kick Doomsday's ass. I mean, come on. He's exactly the same way, but the difference is, when Hulk gets angrier, he gets more stronger. Doomsday is just Doomsday. He gets angry. That's his strength. That's what I believe in. If you guys disagree, or maybe there's more information, write down a comment below or whatever. Help me out here. I'm just a fan. I don't know too much. I don't go too deep in it, but this is what I look at. All right, number 4, Thanos. Yeah. I think isn't that cheating because he has the Infinity Gauntlet? Man, now let's read this because in a couple of 2018 they're gonna have Infinity Wars. Yes, Infinity Gauntlet. Gauntlet. Great. Now I'm gonna be able to speak and I'm gonna sound like an idiot. Anyway, okay. I'm reading again. Okay, so before you freaking say Thanos is without way out of the Hulk's league. I'm talking about Thanos without the Infinity Gauntlet. Without the glove with the stones. There. Does everybody get it? If you don't, look up Thanos. Thank you. Now I can't speak. Says, okay, he's talking about without the glove. Thanos, without the gauntlet, is still pretty strong, and he is definitely strong enough to take on the Hulk through. He is the shortest out of all of them here, standing in a 6 and 7 foot. He may be the pure strongest, considering the fact that he's kicked almost every Marvel character's butt. Well, we'll see how the movie happens. Can't talk. I don't really read heavy on comics, but so I'm gonna see. I'm gonna be surprised. It's gonna be. I mean, the way how they're saying, even without the Infinity Gauntlet, he's super strong. It's like, dude, this guy's gonna be impossible to do. I hope they stick Guardians in the Galaxy with these guys, but I don't know. That's kind of Marvel Studios things with the movie. But yeah, we're talking about the comics and the movie, but I'm just focusing on the movie also. Number 5. This one is understandable because, this thing is here. Zeus. God. He's a god. Well, Alright, here we go. We have Zeus. This dude is literally a god, no joke. I mean, his physical alone can stop Hulk and put him in his tracks. So I don't think there's a complication of here in terms of strength, because this dude is godly strength. Godly strong. So he is 6 and 7 foot like Thanos, but there's none stopping him from his godly duties. He's like Galactus. No decisive. Other words, let's just say like if Zeus and Galactus fought, who would actually win? That's basically how they're strong or whatever. So the way I look at it, Zeus is number 1, and Galactus is number 2. The other ones, I think they're medium. I mean, I know they say Darkseid is a god, but come on. I mean, I think he could throw him around. Like, Superman threw him around a lot. And Doomsday, I think that's an even match. I mean, I don't know too much, but the way I look at it, it's all DC Hulk, but Hulk is stronger because every time he gets mad, he's super strong. And he gets reckless too. So I think it's even right there. And Thanos, yeah, I'm not sure about that either, because he's saying he could put out the Hulk without even the gauntlet. Yeah, there we go. I don't know, but maybe he's number 3, but I haven't seen him in action. But that's how I look at it. Well, that was interesting. Great information from Movie Pilot. Go on their Facebook and like their page. I think this was a great episode, don't you? I had fun playing Plants vs. Zombies, and go ahead and continue watching. I still have a few more minutes, and I'm going to probably continue on playing because that game is so much fun. So I'll see you in another later episode, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. So Still trying to end the podcast. But you know what? I think I should just say bye. Because, I think I'm, overthinking it because there's a lot of other people, okay, the Nerdist. They have Enjoy Your Burrito. I'm not going to take that because I don't want to take that. That's their thing. I'm trying to find my thing. So I'm when I end these podcasts all the time, I stumble. I'll go blah, 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 like that. So I'm trying to find my own thing, but I think maybe I shouldn't be so crafty and crazy and just say, enjoy the rest of the day. Hope you had fun. See you next time. Bye. See, that was perfect. Now I just ruined it because I talked, but see you later.